So stop talking bad things about single mothers. Stop, okay? So the reason why you should stop saying bad things about single mothers is because single mothers are one of the strongest people in the world. Yes, first of all, these single mothers decide to walk away from situation that doesn't serve them well or their children. And these single mothers choose to believe in themselves and believe that they can do it, and then they decide to walk away. And another thing, these single mothers didn't become single mothers because they want to. Rather, situation forced them to become a single mothers, and the only option that they had is to become a single mother. So that's the best option that they could have, and they accept it and they are moving on. And for those of you talking bad things about single mothers, if you know what single mothers does on a daily basis, you will really respect these women. Mind you, I know there are few single mothers that may not be serious, but one thing I know, most single mothers are serious. They are smart, they are intelligent, they are strong. And also, for those of you women that are saying things about single mothers, saying things like, oh, she couldn't keep a man, I know most of you are simply jealous because that single mother was brave enough to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve her right or her children. And you are there, you are not brave enough to do the same thing that that single mother has done. And for some of you that are suffering in your marriages and you still dare to talk down on single mothers, these single mothers are not the one that told you to stay. These single mothers are not the one that told you not to believe in yourself. These single mothers are not the one that told you not to move away. These single mothers are not the one that told you not to believe in yourself. They are not the one that told you to stay and suffer in that marriage thinking that you're going to receive a medal. They are not the one that told you to decide to be selfish while you are painting the picture as if you are staying because of your children. Because you've never asked those children. If you ask them, they will tell you that they don't want to be in a situation like that. Children can observe. Children can suck energy. I know some of you will say, okay, we don't quarrel in front of the children, but they see that you and their daddy are not in good terms. They can experience the tension. Yes, they can experience it. And that's why it's not a good environment for them. So for those of you that are giving excuses that, okay, I stayed because of my children. No, you didn't stay because of your children. You stayed because of your own selfish reason. Because if you really care about those children and you care about their peace and their happiness, you will not stay in a relationship that's not serving you right, in a toxic relationship where you are suffering on a constant basis. And for those of you that are still suffering and I say you are saying bad things about single mothers, you are simply jealous because you see them, they are brave enough to move away and they are thriving and they are surviving. And for those of you men also that are talking bad things about single mothers, you are not happy that these single mothers are strong enough to move away, to walk away, to say no to all those things that you are throwing on them. These single mothers decide to break free from what society has taught them to be okay, what society have taught them to tolerate. They say, no, this is not okay. This I cannot tolerate it. And because they move away, you for some of you men, you are losing the control, the power, the manipulation. That's why you are talking down on single mothers. That is why, because you don't want them to get out of how will I say, you don't want them to free themselves. You don't want them. You want them to think that you being with them, you're doing them a favor. Even though you don't communicate, even though you talk down on them, even though you say bad things about them, even though you treat them badly, you want these women to believe that you are doing them a favor by staying with them. Yes. And most of the time, these women are there in your homes. For those of you men talking down on single mothers, they are there in their home and they are living as a single mother. because they are the ones that will pick the children from school, drop them, and buy grocery. Some of them even are the ones that are breadwinner in the house. And all you do is to destroy them, is to let them think that you are doing them a favor, is to damage their self-esteem. Now they have decided to know their worth, and to walk away. You are not happy. That's why most of you men are talking down on single mothers, because I have had men say a lot of negative things about single mothers. Yes, a lot of them are saying negative things about single mothers. And that's one of the reasons why most of these men are angry. They are mad at single mothers. And that's why as a single mother, you be careful with the type of man that you hang out with. And let me come again to those of you ladies that be giving comment that a single mother couldn't keep a home. A single mother can keep a home. That's why they decide to walk away and go take care of themselves, their children, their bills all by themselves. You are the one that cannot keep a home. That's why you are being stuck with a man that doesn't care about you or your children. There's a man that's always talk down on you, that makes you feel lesser than a person. A man that thinks that he's doing you a favor. He's doing you a favor for just being there. Yes, that's where you got stuck. So please, stop talking bad things, saying bad things about single mothers. If you know the things that these single mothers do on a daily basis, they are the mechanics, they are the errand runner, they cook, they clean, they go drop the kids to school, pick them up, they pay their bills, work, they still have to work and pay their bills. And these are the same reason why a lot of women decide to stay in toxic relationship. And these women that are not brave enough to move away from this relationship are there talking down on those that are brave enough to move away. So, and for those of you single mothers, don't listen to them. As I stated, most of these women are jealous that you are strong enough to move away. They are there suffering in those homes, because that's why they are like, you couldn't keep a man, because to them they think suffering in a marriage will come with a price. They don't know that the only thing that they will achieve from suffering in a marriage is to shorten their life, is to damage their health, and also damage their children's mental health. Yes, and they be staying and giving excuses that are not really tangible. I'm going to stay for the children, and the children are not happy. But you choose to move away because you really care about yourself and your children. You care about the feelings, the emotions, the mental state of your children. That's where you move away. And we respect you, single mothers. We do, because you don't only pay the bills, you make sure everything is straightened. You are the one that will fix everything that is broken in the home. You are the one that is there also emotionally to be there for the kids. You have to study there, you have to work, and there are some single mothers that still have to go to school. So for those of you men, single mother, they are not serious. You are simply jealous. You are simply jealous that these single mothers are strong enough, that they know their worth. They are strong enough to walk away, and they be doing all the things that you made them believe that they cannot do. They are doing it. They are paying their bills. They are taking care of their children. They are taking care of their self. And we see in most cases, when these women move away from this toxic relationship, they glow. Even though being a single mother is not easy, but they glow. They look much better than when they were in this toxic relationship. So I'm here to please let you know that you have to respect single mothers. They are the strongest people in the world. They are the wisest people. They are the bravest people. Yes, they are. And you can't imagine, with everything thrown at them, they can still smile. They still raise up healthy children. Society wants you to think that you can't raise the children by yourself, that they cannot come out good. They can. Society wants to make you think that you can't pay your bills. Yes, it may not be easy, but you can. It's doable. So instead of you dying slowly in that marriage, and you choose to walk away for the peace and sanity of you and your children, I applaud you today, single mothers. And for those of you that are saying negative comments, now you cannot break a single mother, because she she knows her worth. She knows, she has had those a lot of time from the person that she was dating or she was married to. All of those comments, she had worst more comments than what she's hearing now. So nothing is gonna break her. She know her worth, she know her value, and she's gonna stand up for what is right. She's not gonna take lesser than. You are talking down on them because they choose not to take lesser than what they deserve, because they place a value, on themselves, the value that they had, they place, and they really are not going to settle for anything else. So guys, please, I applaud you, single mother. Hang in there. I know sometimes it's not easy. Most times, don't say sometimes, it's not really easy, because you are the only person that should be there. And I know there are sometimes you become anxious. Sometimes you become overwhelmed, but just keep on pushing. And one thing you should remember, these kids are growing up. They are not going to be children forever. And you will look back and you will thank God that you move away from that toxic relationship. You will look back and you will thank God that you move away from that toxic environment. You are the generational breaker, generational curse breaker. Your mother suffered under your father, but you say, no, I'm not going to take that shit. Yes, society has made a lot of women think that for you to stay married, you have to suffer, you have to endure. But you choose yourself and you say, no, I'm not going to buy what society is saying to me. And you walked away. I applaud you today. You are strong, you are unique, you are important. And I know you know all what I'm saying about you, because that's why you walk away. But let nobody break you. Even if, by the way, somebody comes and wants you to let you think that you are lesser than, don't let them, because you are doing a lot of things that most of them cannot do. Those women that are talking about you, a lot of them are suffering, and they're simply jealous by you that you are not suffering like them. I know the struggle with single motherhood, but always remember, you are better than those that are in a toxic relationship. Just remember that, and also remember that the kids will grow up and you will have the freedom that you are always hoping for. Yes, you are great. Keep being great. I know that sometimes most times it's not easy. Most times it's not easy, but you have to stay strong. You have to trust in God, and you have to keep doing what you are doing. And thank you guys. If this video is something that you've learned for, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video. See you in the next video.